We've got IPOs back at the New York Stock Exchange today. Mountain making its public debut right here at the NYSE. The ad tech firm focusing on connected TVs and collects viewer data in order to reach specific audiences. The company, which counts Ryan Reynolds among its executives and is backed by BlackRock, Qualcomm Ventures, and Greycroft, among others, raising more than $187 million after pricing at the top end of its range last night. Joining us here at Post 9 is Mountain CEO Mark Douglas. Welcome.
Hi.
Congratulations. It's a big day. We've talked to you a lot before as sort of one of the experts on streaming growth. Now it's your time to tell us how that's going to be benefiting Mountain in the future.
Well, I think the streaming is doing very well, obviously. I mean, more people watch TV a day than use social media, and they do so for a lot longer, 3 hours a day on average. And so that growth and that dominance, kind of in how people consume entertainment, it definitely benefits Mountain. We bring all that to the SMB market, small and mid-size advertisers who have been cut off from TV before, now access television and find their next customer via the Mountain platform. And that's 96% of our customers have never advertised on TV before.
So the small and medium-sized businesses now have, creative access, technological access to get onto streaming?
Yeah, so they have a whole platform. Think of it as like they have for search, Google AdWords, for social meta ad platform, for TV, Mountain Performance TV. They come onto the platform, we find their customers using data, and then we give them the tools and marketplace of creators to create their first TV commercial, they're live.
What's a good example of just how granular you can get on a customer and the characteristics of a customer you want to reach?
Well, that's actually what you need to find. So if you're T-Mobile, basically every person in America could be a potential customer. But if you're a company looking for your next 1,000 customer, one of my favorite brands is One Wheel. They sell single wheel skateboard. Everyone looks at that and thinks that looks exciting, but I'm not sure I'm going to do that. Finding that customer is a lot harder. That's someone who maybe buys a surfboard. They are reading up on adventure trips and things like that. And so we use data to identify their behavior, and then we use the ad to present the brand on the big screen, 65 inches, on the wall in your living room, 30 seconds uninterrupted time, and it brings that brand to the scale of some of the largest global brands.
And yours is a subscription model?
No, our revenue model is they put their budgets in our platform just like they might AdWords, and a percentage of that budget pays for all of the data, all of the capabilities that we provide.
So does your growth rate equate to the growth in ad-supported streaming?
Our growth rate more correlates to the growth in e-commerce. And ad-supported streaming provides that supply. We have partnerships with virtually every streaming network in America. I mean, major companies, Disney, HBO Max, Paramount, NBC Universal. We have essentially become their SMB channel, the growth channel for the entire TV industry, bringing new customers into it every day. We had 1,000 new customers in Q1. That's accelerating. We grew 47% year over year in Q1. And faster than the industry. And so everyone's excited. The brands, these small, mid-sized businesses are excited to use television. And then the industry's excited because literally every day the whole industry is getting new customers via Mountain.
So how do you look at the size of the market?
We think it's over 1 million brands in the U.S., about 1.5 million brands. Meta and Google have 10 million. That includes people boosting a post on Instagram, but we see it as more the e-commerce companies, the travel brands, subscription brands, all of these direct consumer brands, including some of the biggest companies, can be on Mountain. I mentioned some of them. It's like One Wheel, Third Love, McDonald's Local uses Mountain. And brands like Orange Theory with their 600 stores uses Mountain and others.
But I mean, it's still at a loss, right? So.
No, adjusted EBITDA, $30 million.
Net loss in Q1, right?
Yeah, net loss on a GAAP basis, adjusted EBITDA, where you subtract stock-based comp, we made $39 million last year, $9 million in Q1 versus $100,000 a year ago.
But how do you boost that profitability going forward?
Just keep expanding the company. So as we expand the business, we become more and more profitable. and we've been growing consistently, and there are three constituents we have. Like, first, the team. If we make them happy, second, our customers. The team makes the customers happy, and if we add more customers, it makes Wall Street happy. And everyone grows together, and everyone benefits.
Well, you've gotten exposure out of F1. That's how we did that interview in Vegas together, partner of the Alpine team.
Yeah.
Is that helpful?
It is helpful because F1's focused on performance, and Mountain's focused on performance, and the team is, I think, looking forward to 2026.
It's kind of a tough one this year.
Yeah, it's been a tough year, but we're excited
Our McLaren is dominating. Sorry.
Yeah, they're doing a great job.
Mark, it's great to have you today on IPO Day.
Thank you.
We'll look for the open. Thank you very much for coming on.
All right, thank you.
That's Mark Douglas.